Hey you guys, it's Peter, and I'm back. Of course I'm back, I'm not going anywhere. Boost! Peekaboo, I see you because I'm YouTube famous now. Available summer 2023, the album, Dad. Shimmy Shimmy, AF. Shimmy Shimmy, AF. Rock on! I forgot the shimmies. You can never forget the shimmies. Shimmy Shimmy. Rock on, gold dust. Boost! Woman! How are you guys doing today? Listen, Linda, I have decided that I'm going to start doing a lot of my videos out on my front porch because this is my favorite place to sit. I love to sit out on my front porch, and I love to watch my neighbor across the street do her gardening. Her husband is actually grilling as we speak, and I love to talk to my neighbors as they walk down the street. So this way I don't miss anything. See, I don't miss any of the HOA drama. I don't miss any of the HOA gossip. I don't miss my neighbors walking down the street. I don't miss the new, you know, bulbs that are being planted across the street and all that kind of stuff. But I do have to tell you something. So, I was filming a video a couple days ago. It was the video that I filmed talking about Colleen Ballinger, my last one that I filmed talking about Colleen Ballinger, and I was sitting out here, right? And when I got done with that, I vlogged a couple hours later, and my neighbor across the street, you can hear it in the vlog, she says it to me in the vlog. She said, I was worried about you earlier, and I said, what were you worried about? And she said, well, you were so heated that when you were filming your video earlier, she was like, I was worried that you were going to fall out. I was like, oh my God. So anyway, I have to be very careful of my neighbors because I don't want them to be worried about me when I'm talking about the drama of the world. But anyway, today we're going to talk about a few different things. We're going to talk about Jeffree Star coming out and talking about Colleen Ballinger. And we're also going to talk about Jaclyn Hill making threats to leave social media. But before I do, I have a little bit of iced coffee right here that I was sitting out here sipping as I was listening to my playlist on my iTunes. I have a playlist, and my playlist is called, well, I don't know if I can pull it up to you and show you, but it's called Happy. And I was listening to Nothing But Flowers by the Talking Heads. So I was sitting out here, but then I also wanted to have a little bit of my favorite canned cold brew, which is the High Brew Cold Brew Coffee Mexican Vanilla is my favorite. So I thought I would just mix these two together and we would do a little bit of a taste test. Because this is the Starbucks Blonde blend. So I thought we would just mix these two together a little bit. Here we go. And, oh, it's dripping all over me. There you go. Cheers! Delicioso. Okay, so let's get into ding-a-ling-a-ling, sham-a-lang-lang-ding-dong, ding. How's the drama phone? This is Peter. Oh, it's the drama conch. Oh, drama conch of the world. Do you have anything to say to me? Jaclyn Hill has a new release coming, and that's why she's causing so much drama. Well, we could have guessed that. But anyway, ding-a-ling-a-ling, sham-a-lang-lang-ding-dong, ding. How's the drama phone? This is Peter speaking. Oh, hi, Jane. How are you? What? No, I'm so excited about the women's... Can you imagine if you were one of my neighbors walking down the street right now and you see this fool sitting on his front porch putting lip gloss on, flipping fans, and talking on the drama phone? We live in such a fun neighborhood. Anyway, what, Jane? Oh, I'm so excited about the Women's League this week. No, I can't wait. What? What are you going to talk about? Justice for Puss Puss. Oh, I'm always all for justice for Puss Puss. We're going to talk about justice for Puss. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. I've been eating all those toddy pills. My hair's growing so long it just won't. What? Okay, justice for Puss Puss. And what else are we going to talk about? Oh, how the internet's so mean to Jaclyn Hill. I know, they're so mean to Jaclyn Hill. What? I can't wait. I'm bringing, what? I'm bringing my tuna tetrazzini. And you're going to bring your pineapple upside down cake. We're going to have so much fun. And there'll be dancing, too. There'll be dancing. I can't wait. All right, Jay. All right. I love you, 2. I love you, 3. I can't do this today. I love you, 4. What? Oh, chicken butt. You're so funny. I love you, Jake. Bye. So anyway, let's get into this video today. As you can see, I got a lot of sleep last night, and I am on a total roll today. So let's get into today's video. We're going to talk about Jeffree Star, talking about Colleen Ballinger, and then we're also going to talk about Jaclyn Hill threatening to leave. So, whoa! The influencer gasp. Jaclyn Hill leaving social media. Oh! Oh! The influencer gasp. But anyway, So let's talk about the Jeffree Star thing first, okay? Jeffree Star is doing these like battles on TikTok. I'm not sure that I really understand it because I don't watch that stuff on TikTok. There's only a few people that I watch on TikTok. My husband, he loves the TikTok, but I don't think he watches like the battles and stuff like that. So I don't really get the battle thing. But it's basically when you're like in a TikTok live stream with several other people, and then like whoever gets the most likes or the most tips or hearts or whatever win. Am I right? I don't know. I'm not a millennial, okay? I'm not a boomer either, so don't call me that. But I don't really know, okay? So I'm very confused. But Jeffree Star basically wins like every single one that he's in. So anyway, so last night he was in a threesome. He was in a threesome last night on TikTok. Okay, don't tell nobody. Okay, don't tell nobody. But the threesome was bizarre. People are saying that it was a bizarre threesome. It was Jeffree Star, Eugene Cooney, and Rich Lux, okay? And they were battling it out. Boom, 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 boom. They were battling it out, okay? Oh, by the way, today, I'm making a huge announcement over on my BookTube channel. I am announcing the true crime book for July. We've taken like 2 or 3 months off and we're coming back, and it is a really, really good one for July. It's something I've talked a lot about on my channel, hint, hint. And Mel, my book club partner, hey Mel, how are you? We're very, very excited about this book. And I have also really been looking hard at books like as a specific book. I've been looking through a lot of books to try to pick the perfect book for Peter's Book Club, which if you don't know what that is, I just posted on Instagram and I announced it on my BookTube channel, and then it's just a book that we all read together. This is totally different than a true crime book club, but I announce them at the same time typically. So I've been looking for the perfect book to read for July, and I think I found the perfect book. So I'm very, very excited because these are 2 books that I'm really looking forward to reading in July. So if you want to find out what those are and you want to be a member of the True Crime Book Club, just go underneath this video and it'll take you to the Facebook link, and there's just 3 questions you answer, and then you can be part of the Facebook group. And then you can come live stream with us, and you can, you know, guest and talk about what you thought about the book and all that kind of stuff. Or you can just watch my BookTube video and find out all the information you need. But that's going to be over there on my BookTube channel today, which is Peter Likes Books. Because I do. I like books. But anyway, I just actually last night, I finished Misfortune Swamp Spirits, book number 23 in the series. And today I started Shady Hollow, which I should have started like 3 months ago, but I didn't, by Janelle Black. So I'm back in the thick of things with reading. Okay, so that's beside the point. Let's talk about this Jeffree Star thing. So Jeffree Star was in a threesome with, well, not really. Not really. Oh my Lord, not really. He wasn't. I don't know if he wants to be, or I don't know if they want to be. I don't know. Okay, but he was doing threesome things with, oh, there's one of my neighbors driving by. He was doing threesome things with Eugene Cooney and Rich Lux, and they were in a live stream battling it out. See? Okay. Oh my Lord. Oh, my neighbors are now, they're like sweeping out their garage and stuff. It's going to get so loud. So anyway, Rich Lux apparently asked Jeffree Star in the live, I've seen several clips of it at this point, and I'm not going to include the clip, but I think Rich Lux probably has it in the video that he did today because it was his exclusive comment. So Rich Lux asked Jeffree Star what he thought about the Colleen Ballinger situation, and Jeffree Star came out and he said that she's sick. He goes, that person is sick, and I've never been a fan of hers. And he said it's a very serious situation, okay? Well, there's quite a bit of backlash for Jeffree Star happening on Twitter today. Underneath each of these videos that I'm seeing being posted, people are coming for Jeffree Star, and they're like, how is Jeffree Star going to say this when he has literally been accused of worse things? I don't know. I'm just telling you what I'm reading, okay? People are saying that Jeffree Star has defended and stood beside Shane Dawson when Shane Dawson's been accused of a lot of things as well, on and on and on. And so there's like this side of the camp over here that is saying that Jeffree Star is like one of the first huge people to call out Colleen Ballinger. And it was interesting because in the live stream, Rich said to Jeffree Star, he said, you know, thank you, or I think it's good that you're calling her out because no big YouTubers are calling her out. And Jeffree was like, why not? And I agree, why not? Like, why isn't anybody calling her out? And Jeffree Star, who had to have known if he came out and talked about this, was going to get a lot of backlash, and people were going to say, okay, Jeffree, but you've been accused of similar things. Jeffree, you've been accused of horrible things as well. You have all these horrible allegations, and you're going to come out and say this about Colleen Ballinger. He had to know that that was going to go along with the territory. And even Jeffree Star came out and said something about it, which that tells you how bad it is, okay? So anyway, there was that. But like I said, I would say that the reception is kind of mixed. There's a lot... Stop with the vacuum! So I have to say that the reception is rather mixed. There's a lot of people that are calling Jeffree out and saying, like, how dare you? How dare you, Jeffree, say anything about this with your history? And then there are those people that are saying, like, thank God somebody came out and said something. If Jeffree's saying something about you, you know it's bad, right? So there's that. Okay, so then let's get into the Jaclyn Hill thing. I think, you know, to talk about Jaclyn Hill, I think I need even more lip gloss. Even more lip gloss. Back in my bigger days, years ago, I can remember going to this restaurant with my ex and one of our good friends. And this is when I would, like, before I was a vegetarian, and I loved a lot of cheese and a lot of bacon on my cheeseburgers, right? And I've never felt so called out before as being a bigger person, a heavier person. And I'll never forget, the waitress came to our table, and I said, hey, could I get a little bit more bacon, please? Because they put, like, one slice of bacon on this, like, bacon cheeseburger. And she looked at me and she goes, more bacon? Oh! I got called out so hard I couldn't even believe. More bacon? More cheese? You think you need it? I was like, oh my God, give me a break. But anyway, so I got more lip gloss on now, and now I'm ready to talk about Jaclyn Hill. Okay, so Jaclyn Hill, she has been pretty active recently on the Twitter, okay? And I will say, in Jaclyn's defense, which I very rarely do, you know, but in Jaclyn's defense, she has come out and she has said some nice things. Somebody asked her to retweet something that was like I could look it up for you right now. Hold on a second. She said something about, well, she's calling out a lot of crap that's happened too, but hold on. Here's Jaclyn Torrey. Okay. She said, when you sneeze and it feels like your tampon is going to shoot out. Yeah, that. That's her most recent tweet. I'm just reading them for you. This is Jaclyn, okay? Jaclyn Torrey. That was 17 hours ago. And then somebody said, would you please help me on my retweet of my list? She's a 4th grade teacher from Texas, bilingual teacher from Texas. And she wants to get this, like, list for Amazon. And Jaclyn retweeted that and said, let's spread some happiness and help someone if you can today. God bless the school teachers. I think that's fantastic, right? But then... and there was somebody that made a mean comment about Jaclyn Hill, and they did. They made, like, a physically mean comment about Jaclyn Hill. And this is the one thing I will say, okay? And I say this a lot in my videos. I really don't understand this. When you have somebody that you are critical of, okay? Like, it's, for me, Jaclyn Hill, to be critical of her business practices, or not coming out and talking about the cozy situation, or not saying, insinuating that there's truth that she knows about the Marlene Estelle situation, but she's not going to come out and tell her side of the truth, okay? If you want to criticize Jaclyn for the lipsticks and on and on and on and all these failed business launches and all this kind of stuff, right? There is enough to come for Jaclyn Hill on that you can criticize her about, other than having to come for her physical features. Like, there's no reason to have to come for somebody for their physical features, okay? And I think that is cruel. I don't understand that, right? So, she retweeted something, and she said, they've now since deleted their tweet, but she said, this is why I hate Twitter, LMAO. And it was somebody, I believe, when I read it, it was somebody that was, like, saying something about her face. Because she posted a picture, here it is, right here, and she said, I forgot how much progress I've made until I look at old videos and see the inflammation. Insane, right? Okay, so the tweet that I want to get to today is where somebody tweeted out and said, remember, and I'm not going to read any of the tweeters' names. Don't call in sick with the twoots. If you call in sick with the twoots, you're fired, okay? Don't call in to the Peter Monn LLC Incorporation, because you will get fired if you call in with the twoots, okay? I'm telling you right now, all right? Our HR department is fully trained on knowing about the twoots, okay? I know about the twoots. I've had the twoots. Don't call in sick with the twoots. All right. So somebody says, remember when Jaclyn Torrey said she was leaving Twitter? I do. Didn't last very long, did it? Cue the new product launch video, which is what everybody always says to her, is that, whatever. Hey, how are you? Different. Oh, because it got groomed. He looks so cute. You're about to get rained on. You better hurry home so you get some of that chili. I love my neighbors so much. But anyway, so that's what everybody says, is that when Jaclyn's, like, causing a bunch of drama and all that kind of stuff, that she is getting ready to launch something. I think she is. I do. Okay, hold on a second. What? Oh, drama conch of the world. Does Jaclyn Hill... Let's ask the question. Does Jaclyn Hill Tory have a new launch coming out? Does anybody wonder? Okay, I'm confused about this, and I'm sure like somebody will take this question so seriously, and they'll be like, oh, Peter, you need to do your investigations. But I really don't know, okay? Can somebody tell me why Jordan's last name is Tory, but his Twitter handle is "Round gums, you spin me round like a record baby"? I don't know. I don't know why his Twitter handle is "Round gum hot stuff." I don't understand it, okay? Where did he come up with that? I don't get it, okay? So anyway, drama conch of the world. It's about to rain so hard. Is it going to rain? The answer is yes. Is Jaclyn Hill Tory coming out with a new launch? Oh, my Lord, that was a resounding yes. What is she coming out with? Robes, 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 robes. Get ready with me, robes. Get ready with me for what? Get ready with me because everybody's bullying me and I can't handle it no more. Jaclyn Hill's coming out with a line of get ready with me robes, okay? Get ready to go shop and spend $5,000 at Lululemon. Get ready to lay on the couch with me and watch The Notebook for the 5,000th time. Get ready with me while I lay on the couch and my husband cooks me dinner. Get ready with me while I go out to a restaurant and order $400 worth of oysters. Chef's Kiss, my favorite restaurant. Get ready with me while I pet my cat that I'm allergic to, that I could never have inside the house and it had to live outside. That wasn't a lie. She said she never lies, okay? But she said she had to have that cat outside because she's allergic to cats and she couldn't touch the cat. Now she's petting the cat and holding on to the cat and all kinds of things like that. Justice for puss, okay? There's that get ready with me robe. That get ready with me robe is probably hyperallergenic or something like that. It's probably got some special fibers and things like that. You know what I mean? So anyway, she's got that get ready with me robe. She's got the get ready for my new launch robe too. That's the most important one, okay? That one's $190. Get ready for my new launch robe. I'm telling you, if you get the get ready with me for my new launch robe, you will be wearing that robe quite a bit, okay? Because she's constantly launching something new. Anyway, so this person said to her, remember when Jaclyn Tory said she was leaving Twitter? Didn't last very long, did it? Cue the new product launch video. Because every time Jaclyn comes out with a new video or just causing drama or whatever, people are like, oh, she's going to launch some new product launch, right? And Jaclyn responds to this and says, I left Twitter for 4 months because I needed a detox from this app. I am still contemplating deleting it altogether because I don't feel a sense of community. When has Jaclyn Hill ever been worried about community? Community here, like other areas of social, if I'm being honest, I feel like I have a family on IG and YouTube. Really, girl? Well, your family has gotten quite small through the years. You had to buy a lot of your family members over on the IG, I heard. I don't know. Like, that must not be very nice when your family doesn't want to be around you unless you buy them. Because you bought a lot of your followers on Instagram. That's been proven. Does that make sense? No, girl, that doesn't make sense. And I have saved some of my favorite comments. So let's get to some of these favorite comments right here. Okay. So these are some of my favorite comments. Woo! There's quite a few. Woo! Hot tamales. Okay, so hold on a second. Where do I have it? Here's my favorite comments. Somebody said, it's because you can't delete comments when people call you out for doing mean things. Girl, I was such a fan. And this is where she and Jordan say it's not her fans, it's the haters. No, right here is somebody that said, I was such a fan. Why are they not a fan anymore? They're going to tell you why here in a second, Jaclyn. It's because of what you did. You're losing fans, you're losing followers, you're losing consumers, you're losing audience members because of your actions, nobody else's. So don't blame this on the haters, okay? Girl, I was such a fan. I wish you would stop with the lying. Just disclose your ads and take some accountability for your numerous terrible business practices. She said, I genuinely don't delete comments. What, girl? You came out and said that you were going to block people on Instagram and delete comments. It has been proven on your YouTube videos that you delete comments. People like have literally shown, hey, how are you? People have literally... she's laughing at me. People have literally shown how you are deleting comments. Like, their comment will be there and then it's not there. People have proven that. And yet you're going to sit there and say you don't delete comments? This is how Jaclyn gets around and she says she's not lying, right? Because Jaclyn doesn't probably delete comments. It's probably her assistant or Jordan or somebody else that goes in there. And they delete the comments. So Jaclyn Hill can get away with it and say, I don't delete comments. Okay? Well, that's called a lie by omission as far as I'm concerned. So then she says, and I also disclose all of my ads when I do sponsorships. Okay? Now, this is tricky. Because what she says is, I also disclose all of my ads when I do sponsorships. Now, here's the technical difficulty with that conversation, okay, is that for most of us, we don't know when she's doing a sponsorship unless she discloses that she's doing a sponsorship. Because for me, like if I said to you, I mean, y'all know I love these reading glasses from Caddis, okay? I wish they would sponsor me. They're my favorite reading glasses in the entire world, and they're expensive. They're like $150, and I got like 4 pairs of them. I absolutely love them, okay? But if I don't sit there and say to you, this is not a sponsored video, you don't know if I'm getting paid $10,000 to talk about these glasses in a glorious way or not, right? So we don't know that a lot of these products she may be getting sponsored for and we don't know. So she can come out and say, and she knows this, that she always discloses when she's being sponsored. We would have no idea. But what we do know is she never discloses when she posts her Amazon link, which is illegal and it is against FTC guidelines, okay? It's also against Amazon guidelines. And I've talked about this ad nauseum in videos, right? I actually just went over to Jordan's Instagram and I looked, and he's still, his first 2 tabs on Jordan's Instagram, okay? When you go over there, I think I still actually have it pulled up. Hold on a second. When you go over, no, I don't. When you go over to Jordan's Instagram, his first 2 tabs are like my favorite utensils, my favorite eating things or whatever. And it's like the first one has like 10 to 15 and the second one has to like 20 or 30 links. Amazon link, Amazon link, Amazon link, Amazon link. I mean, from like a year ago all the way up to recently, right? That he still hasn't deleted and he still is not disclosing. So it's problematic at best. There's my neighbor next door. Hey! She's walking in the rain. They're all walking in the rain. Nobody wants to walk in the sunshine around here. Everyone wants to walk in the rain. But anyway, but we're not like the villages in Florida, okay? We don't put no great pineapples on our front porch if you're swingers and all that stuff. Did you guys know about the villages? I just learned about this and watched the documentary and everything. They got loofahs on their golf carts. We got a lot of golf carts in our neighborhood because I'm basically in a retirement neighborhood. But they got loofahs on their golf carts and stuff, and that's how they, like, sexy time stuff. You know what I mean? Like, that's how they let you know what sexy time stuff they're into. Oh my God. What does a brown loofah mean? I don't even think I want to know. Okay, so Jaclyn Hill can get away with this, right? Because what she's saying is she always discloses on sponsorships. Well, yeah, girl, you always disclose on sponsorships, but you never disclose on Amazon ads. But she doesn't mention that in here, right? She says, and she doesn't say anything about affiliate links like Lululemon either. She says, I also disclose all of my ads when I do sponsorships. So she's looking at the difference between affiliate ads, because she knows she'll get called out on that, Amazon links, Lululemon links, and sponsorships, okay? And as far as lying goes, I don't lie. What? Who, me? A liar? Jaclyn Hill is like that girl in kindergarten, okay? And she's sitting there and she's like prim and proper. She's like the real cute girl, right? And she just lays out a real big fart right in the middle of class. And everybody looks at her and it stinks. And she's got on like this really frilly dress and all this kind of stuff. And you can even like the frill just went poof like that, right? When she farted. And everybody's looking at her and she's like, who, me? What, me? Girl, listen, Jaclyn, okay? I got some advice for you, okay? The one who smelt it is the one who dealt it. And you are the biggest liar of all. You smelt it and you dealt it, okay, girl? Seriously? You're the biggest farter I know. So anyway, she says, and as far as lying goes, I don't lie. You just chose to believe things about me, and I don't usually share my side of the story. Why not, girl? Because does your side of the story implicate you more as a liar and show that there is no truth to what you have to say? Okay. And that's perfectly fine, but it doesn't make me a liar. Well, okay, if you get so tired of being called a liar, then come out and tell your side of the story. Clear your name, girl, okay? And then somebody said, that is not true and you know it. I've seen criticism about you get deleted right in front of my eyes. You don't disclose ads, and never seen you do that either. That does make you a liar, okay? So that's what somebody had to say. Oh, here's all of Jordan's ads, if you want to go see that I just like screenshot. Here you go. Hold on a second. Here it is. Amazon link. There's Jordan's face. Amazon link. And for this yummy Bluetooth thermometer, Amazon link. I don't see ad anywhere on that picture. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but the Amazon link, which you can see is right there underneath there, it has to be, the hashtag ad has to be just as big as that, so I don't know. But anyway, let's read some of the comments, some of my favorite comments from the Jaclyn Hill thread, okay? Jaclyn, you need to do what is best for yourself, and leaving Twitter is healthy. Twitter is not the app it used to be. It's unfortunate, but you need to do what's best for you. Now, I have to say, I totally agree with this, okay? And I wasn't going to throw in all nasty comments because there's quite a few in there of people that are being very nice to Jaclyn Hill, okay? What's interesting to me is that and I do believe that Twitter is toxic. I'll say that all day long. I can't stand Twitter. That's why I go in there and I post the Halloween countdown, the Christmas countdown in my videos. That's about all I do, okay? Every once in a while I might choose to get a little lippy if I watch a TV show that didn't end the way that I wanted it to, and then I'm like, I got some things to say. But, you know, not very often, okay? But if you're going to go on there and you're going to bait people, okay, basically saying, oh, here I'm back and everybody's cruel, and then you wonder why you get cruel comments from it, girl, you're asking for it as far as I'm concerned, okay? Making a video! I'm about to tweet something nasty out, right? But let me tell you what's real interesting, okay? Go underneath Jaclyn Hill's tweet, where she responds to this, and read the comments of people that are like, ooh, Jaclyn, Twitter's so toxic. I hate Twitter. Twitter's the worst. Go to some of those people's Twitters, okay? Because I did. And what's really interesting, and this is why I'm not calling them out, what's really interesting is the people that are supporting Jaclyn on having really toxic Twitters have really toxic Twitters themselves. In fact, they retweet and share and post their opinions in really toxic ways. So you're calling Jaclyn out and say, or you're siding with Jaclyn and saying, oh, Twitter's so toxic, leave, girl, if you need to leave, right? But you're adding to the toxicity of Twitter just to other people's misery, not Jaclyn's, because Jaclyn is the one that you choose to defend. Crazy, right? Somebody said, translation, quote, people on Twitter call me out for all the unethical shit I do, and that hurts my fifis. Poor Jaclyn Hill's fifis. Oh my god. Justice for plus plus. My neighbor across the street just came home. She's probably going to go to the mailbox, and I'll have to talk to her. Hold on a second. I'm so sorry other human beings are so toxic. Okay. Does that make sense? Question mark, quote. Honestly, no, it doesn't. If you were actually genuine in every business venture you participated in, you would have supporters. We can't support someone who lies every single day and never takes accountability for anything. I mean, seriously, a plane overhead. I'm trying to talk about, damn it, Jaclyn Hill. Damn it, Janet. I'm talking about Jaclyn Kardashian Hill. We can't support someone who lies every single day and never takes accountability for anything, and I agree. Somebody said bye with a wave in their hand and a middle finger. Somebody said, it pisses me off how mean people are to you for no good reason. Sorry they can't recognize a genuine person. No idea why people expect others to live on their terms. Now, sweetheart, okay, I have to side-eye you a second, okay? Jaclyn Hill, there's a lot of adjectives that I could use for Jaclyn Hill. So that my video can remain monetized, I'll choose not to use those adjectives. And because Jaclyn Hill says that people are so mean and cruel to her, I'll choose not to use those adjectives, which if I did, they would be true adjectives, okay? Genuine, I'm not really sure you've seen the light, like Wynonna Judd, okay? I'm not sure that you've seen the light of Jaclyn Hill if you think she's genuine yet, okay? She has built her audience to monetize her audience, to make money, and she doesn't care about her audience whatsoever, okay? That's the genuine authenticity of Jaclyn Hill, okay? Tori, sorry, that's her stage name. Her Christian name is Jaclyn. I don't know what Jaclyn's Christian name is. Does she have a Christian name? She's not a Christian! Gargoyles, Ouija boards! Okay, anyway. What's crazy to me about this is going to stop, so hold on a second. Okay, what's crazy to me about this, right, and this kind of comment, which this kind of comment comes up a lot on my videos, and when Jaclyn Hill comes out and complains, and people say, I don't understand why people are so mean to you. Why do people expect people to live on their terms, not yours, okay? First of all, Jaclyn Hill decided to be a public figure. Jaclyn Hill decided to start many businesses, okay? She's not your friend's kid down the street that's selling Girl Scout cookies, okay? Or having a lemonade stand. Let's just call it for what it is. She has businesses, okay, that are LLC'd, Allegedly. We don't even know if these businesses are hers now or not because she's never even come out and spoken about them when there's multiple court documents, which apparently this person chooses to still believe. There's multiple court documents that are coming out and saying that Jaclyn Hill isn't part of her Jaclyn Cosmetics, so God knows if she's part of these other businesses. We don't know, right? Okay, so, and that's her fault because she chooses not to come out and address these things because, like she says, she never shares her side of the story. It is not unfair or cruel to hold a CEO, a CFO, a founder, or the face of a brand accountable for poor business practices, okay? And I'm not really sure why y'all get this twisted, but if this was McDonald's and you went through and you ordered a Big Mac, and I've done this example on here a million times, and people act like they're so confused by this example, but you know it's happened to you once or twice, okay? If you rolled through McDonald's and you ordered a Big Mac and you got a fish fillet sandwich, don't tell me that you'd sit there and go, well, I guess I'll just eat a fish fillet sandwich. I love McDonald's so much. No, you drive your happy ass back through that window, okay? And you'd be demanding a Big Mac and probably your money back too. And you'd be so pissed that you'd be yelling at the person in the window, even though it wasn't their fault because they didn't put the food in the bag to begin with, okay? But when it comes to Jaclyn Hill, people want to excuse it and say, well, people are so mean to Jaclyn. People are so cruel to her. Don't they see that Jaclyn's genuine? No, I don't. I've been covering Jaclyn Hill for 6.5 years, and I was blinded by the light, like Winona Judd too, for a while. Or, I seen the light coming into your... I don't know the words, but anyway, I love that song so much. But anyway, I was blinded, okay? I did not see the trueness of Jaclyn Hill for a very, very long time. And I defended her at length for a long time because I liked Jaclyn and I thought she was relatable and all this kind of stuff. I don't think she is now. I've seen through the facade of Jaclyn Hill, okay? All she is a gimmick. All she is an affiliate link to make money because all she cares about is making money. That is literally all Jaclyn cares about. There is not a video that she posts that she's not trying to make money off of. There's not something that she's posting on Instagram or whatever that's gonna... I thought my neighbor was walking out there. I was like, oh, Lord. She's gonna be worried I'm having a heart attack again. There's nothing that she does that's not about money making. And right now, stirring up all this drama, she probably is about to release a launch, okay? And it'll come out in 2 to 3 days. And then her excuse will be, well, I'm always releasing things. That's what she says, right? So do I think that Jaclyn Hill is genuine? Not one bit. Not at all. And I don't really understand how anybody else can see that either. Somebody said... You hardly ever disclose ads. You block people that disagree with you. You ripped off Cozy. You ripped off Marlena. And oh, can't share your affiliate links here. Or oh, she can't show her affiliate links here. You're still I don't understand what that all means. But anyway, so maybe that's why she's upset with Twitter because she can't share her affiliate links of Amazon on, so she wants to go to, I mean, I do believe that the reason that she is bitter about Twitter is because she can't monitor her tweets, or the tweets that people say to her. She can't, I mean, unless she blocks people, she can't control what people are saying to her, and she can't monetize Twitter in any kind of way. So there's no reason for her to be on Twitter, okay, except for to complain about how bad her life is. And when you go over to her Twitter, she might post like 1 or 2 things because what she realizes is this is a really bad look. I've come back to Twitter and I posted 5 tweets and 4 of them are complaints and 1 of them is a retweet of somebody's Amazon wish list. So I need to do something nice, so I'm going to do that, because if I don't, then people are going to say all you ever do is complain. All you ever do is complain, Jaclyn. That's literally all your Twitter is. The one social media account where you can't delete comments is the one you want to get rid of? Of course. Exactly. Do it, Tori. Leave. No one likes you and half of your subs are bought. Twitter is toxic. I don't blame you. Come on here. People come on here just to hate. And like I said, if you go to some of these people's Twitters, what you will see will surprise you, I think. Somebody said, literally no one interacts with you here, which she doesn't get a lot of interaction, which is interesting. Somebody said, because I have to tell you what is also funny is, and you can sound off in the comment section below, how many of these people in the comments that I'm reading, when I went to their Twitter, they follow me. So thank you, I appreciate that. So somebody said, because people will actually call you out for absolute garbage business practices. Yeah, it's hard when people demand accountability for your dumpster fire business choices and your complete lack of respect for your friends and family. Hope they're watching their back around you. And somebody said, I had to stop the camera for a second because I was reading one of these tweets and it wasn't very nice, okay? And I'm not going to read that on here. Because like I said, okay, you can be critical of Jaclyn Hill, but you don't have to be mean to her, okay? Somebody said, just leave. Clearly, you can't handle an audience in general unless they are on their knees gagging for you. Leave. Somebody said, yeah, this is because you can't delete comments calling your fake, lying ASS out. And somebody said, yeah, you're still here. BF and gone already. You know, I think that I'm going to start taking to the Twitter. Okay, I really do. Like, I think I'm going to start taking to the Twitter and I'm going to start saying, y'all are so mean and toxic to me. I just think I'm going to leave. I'm going to go where I'm loved, which is over on Instagram where I post a picture every 3 months. And it's always turtle, prune. It's the same picture every 3 months. I'm going to go over to the Instagram where people love me and I can block comments and I can block people or delete comments and block people. I'm going to go over to the Instagram where people love me and then I'm going to have like just a thread of comments underneath there where people are like, please don't leave, Peter, please don't leave. We love you so much. It's her just like begging for attention, okay? And her just like wanting people just to kiss her ASS because she just can't handle it. You know what I mean? Did you ever watch the movie Soap Dish back in the day? And Sally Field, who's like, okay, it's about the soap opera. It's a fantastic movie if you've never seen it. So Sally Field is like really going through it, okay? Because like she's getting like bad storylines and things like that, and she's not getting really good press, okay? And if you've never seen it, Sally Field kind of plays the Susan Lucci of All My Children a little bit. Like she's been on it forever and had all these, like she's like the main star and all this kind of stuff, right? So Whoopi Goldberg plays her agent. I think it's Whoopi Goldberg plays her agent. And she does this thing where she takes her out to like some mall in the middle of nowhere, okay, where nobody would expect to see Sally Field. And they're like walking down an escalator. When they get off the escalator, everybody's like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. And she gets all this positive attention. She's signing autographs and whatever. And her agent does it to like make her feel better about herself, right? And to bump her up. And for me, that's what Jaclyn Hill is doing when she's threatening to leave Twitter again. Girl, just leave Twitter. I'm telling you right now, okay? Like, hey, ain't nobody coming for you and hating on you if you want to leave Twitter. If you can't handle Twitter, leave Twitter. Just admit it. Say people are mean to me over here and I can't control it and it is what it is. And so I'm going over to Instagram where I can block. You've already said you're going to block people. You've already said you're going to delete comments on Instagram. It ain't no lie. We already know that's what you're doing over there. You know, and in all honesty, I wouldn't be on Twitter if I didn't have to look at drama for my videos. Okay, I can't stand Twitter. I do think it's toxic, you know, but I will say this, that's interesting about her complaining about this, is that when you go through there were 64 comments on there. I read what, maybe 8 or 9, 10, and I read every comment that was saying something about her. Jaclyn Hill gets a lot of positivity, even on Twitter. She gets a lot of love, you know? And I know that the one thing in the 10 years of being on social media that she's learned is that people are really, really cruel. I'm saying that because that's a direct quote from you, Jaclyn Hill Torrey. But I would think that maybe another thing that she's learned in 10 years of being on social media is that this goes with the territory. Anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Will she leave Twitter or will she stay forever? We will never know. I love you guys and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.